Today I'm going to read you the story about Jojo and Jojo's flying sidekick. Okay, so this is a story about a girl getting ready to do a big flying kick. Do you remember when we had guests come and teach us Taekwondo? Well, Jojo is also learning Taekwondo. Okay. She is very nervous about doing this kick, and her friends and family have lots of advice on how to help her be calm. And all the while, there's a creepy tree right outside her house that seems to want to reach out and grab her. Do you think she'll be brave enough and be able to fight her fears of the creepy tree? Okay, so let's read and find out. So, Jojo's flying kick. To do a flying sidekick, Master Kim explained, jump like you can fly. Push out hard and fast with the heel of your foot and yell, Kia! Oh, friends, do you remember doing that? Then he counted 1, 2, Hana, Dur, as Jojo and the other students practiced their flying sidekicks at the Taekwondo Center. Look, they're flying. 1, 2, and then Hana and Dur is 1, 2 in Korean. Exactly. Okay. Look at that tree. That tree looks so pretty, but maybe that's a scary tree. Let's find out. Granddaddy met Jojo after Taekwondo class to walk her home. Jojo was glad because she hated to walk past the tree in her front yard. It looked like a creepy bandit. Do you know what a bandit is? That's someone that covers all their face and body and goes to steal things from stores or homes. So Jojo thinks the tree looks like a scary person who's going to steal things. How's my little lady today? Granddaddy asked. Master Kim says you're going for your yellow belt promotion tomorrow. You must be nervous. I'm freaking out, said Jojo. So yellow belt promotion. So she's going to go to a higher level in Taekwondo if she passes. Well, said Granddaddy, when I was young and in my prime, butterflies fluttered in my stomach before every big boxing match. Yeah, get butterflies fluttering in your stomach when you're nervous? Just like her granddaddy? Ooh, that could be scary. Granddaddy moved his feet back and forth and side to side. Back in the day, I kept my hands up, stayed light on my toes, and did a little shuffle step to chase the jitters away. What's jitters? I think that's the same as butterflies. It makes you feel nervous and funny in your tummy. Okay. Jojo copied Granddaddy's footwork and followed him around the driveway. I like the way you move, Granddaddy, but I don't see what dancing has to do with my promotion. You will, said Granddaddy. Look at the tree, it's so big. Does it look scary? As Granddaddy and Jojo turned to go into the house, PJ and Ted came up the street. "Hey, Jojo!" PJ yelled. Oh, that's PJ. "Oh, roof!" barked Ted. Ooh, it's getting dark. "I don't think you're strong enough to break a piece of wood tomorrow," PJ said and jumped onto the swing. It's on the swing, on the tree. "Why not?" Jojo asked. "'Cause you yell like a mouse in class. When I do my kick, I yell Kia at the top of my lungs." "So what?" Jojo took a step back from the tree. "You get more power if the sound came from deep down in your stomach," PJ explained. "Then let your Kia come up and out of your mouth." "Oh, roof, roof, roof!" barked Ted. "Hear that?" hollered PJ. "Even Ted does it." When PJ and Ted walked off, Jojo froze. She stood still. She was alone with the creepy tree bandit. She turned to go up the driveway, but the creepy tree bandit lunged at her when she tried to pass. It's jumping at her, look! And it has a face. Oh, scary. Jojo ducked and ran into the house as fast as she could. She's closing the door. Jojo slammed the door. "Hi, honey. Granddaddy says you're getting tested at Taekwondo tomorrow," her mom said. I have to break a board with a flying sidekick," Jojo said. "But what if I forget how to do it? Why don't you visualize? Think about in your head your technique." Ooh, technique's a big word. What do you think it means? Like maybe how she's going to do the kick. Okay. Jojo's mom asked, "That's what I do before a tennis match." "Visualize," Jojo asked. So her mom plays tennis. So she thinks about, how am I going to play? How am I going to hit the ball so I can win? So maybe Jojo can think about how she's going to kick the board and break it before she does it. Visualize. It's when you picture something in your mind, Mom explained. Picture yourself doing the perfect flying sidekick. Jojo closed her eyes, but all she saw were dark shadows moving around in her head. "Now, get a good night's sleep so you'll be ready for your big day tomorrow," Mom said. But Jojo couldn't get to sleep. She lay awake worrying about her promotion for her yellow belt. To add to Jojo's troubles, the creepy bandit tree moved back and forth outside her window. It even tried to climb in. Is it trying to get in? Jojo closed her eyes and hid under the covers to hide. The next day in class, Master Kim called out, "Attention!" Then he nodded to Jojo. "Begin." At the sound of Master Kim's voice, butterflies fluttered in Jojo's stomach. Oh, I think she's nervous. Jojo shuffled her feet back and forth and side to side, the way Granddaddy had shown her. But when she looked up at the piece of wood, she froze. In that moment, Jojo knew exactly what to do. You think she's ready to break that board? With all her might, Jojo leaped into the air. She focused, thought hard on the piece of wood and visualized dark shadows and the creepy bandit tree. Oh, it's a creepy tree. What's gonna happen? From deep in her stomach, Jojo screamed, "Kia!" And with her perfect flying sidekick, the board split with a crack. When Jojo landed, everyone applauded. They all clapped. Master Kim shook her hand. "Congratulations, Jojo," he said, and he presented her with a bright new yellow belt. You see the yellow belt? And all their friends in class applauding, and Granddaddy and Mom watching. That night, when they got home, Granddaddy said, "I thought you didn't care for that swing, little lady." Jojo just smiled, threw back her head, and kicked up to the sky. I think maybe Jojo got all of her fear of the scary tree when she kicked the board. Yeah? Because she imagined the board to be the tree, and she fought it and won. So now she's not scared.